Okay, here we go. Here's our first identity. Secant squared minus 1 over secant squared equals sine squared. First off, I cannot cancel those because this is like having a secant squared over secant squared and minus 1 over the secant squared. All right? First off, I see that secant squared, and I'm going to rewrite that. I see a Pythagorean identity. I'm going to rewrite it as tangent squared plus 1. Right? See that? And what's going to happen to the 1's? They're going to cancel. Now I have tangent squared over secant squared. Now, what I think I would do now is that's the same thing as 1 over cosine squared, right? Secant. So now I have that, and I'm going to write tangent squared as sine squared over cosine squared. Guess what's going to happen to the cosines? They'll cancel out, and so what are we left with? A sine squared, which is what we were beginning with. But it started with changing this one to something I could work with, a tangent, and then I was able to basically convert things to sine and cosine. So what happened here, I just took a couple of steps to do it so we could show everything a little better. All right? But there's one example of how to work one like it.